Hi, it's the 8th of July 2018 at 8 p.m. Okay, I've decided tonight, it's coming together really quickly now. I'm going to start a civil war. I've already started it. You'll be proud of me. Yeah, I've already sent the messages out. Let's get started. I'm not talking about a war against left and right. Nah, not going there. Not interested in that. No, I'm talking about a proper civil law. Okay, war, not law. War, civil war. Yeah, how to be civil. Okay, so the best way to be civil on YouTube is shoot the trolls. I just couldn't believe I was talking to Dave from Money GPS. He was going off his nut the other day. He did a whole video on the trolls. And everybody saying, "Oh, don't worry about them, Dave. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them." They don't bother me so much, but I'll get to what bothers me. But the trolls don't bother me so much more. I don't get that many. But Dave was just, and like all of us, we go through this period of we can't handle the trolls. And I said to him earlier this afternoon, I said, Dave, as content producers and presenters, we have to be really careful we don't offend anybody or swear or do anything to upset anybody, or anything that could be taken as hate speech. Or what did Bob call it the other day? Watch out for cultural appropriation, for goodness sake. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I was making dinner tonight, and I thought, wait a minute, look, why can't YouTube just put up a flag so that presenters can flag trolls? And so if someone comes along and gives us the shits, we just go click, you're flagged, don't bother responding to it. And that way, if they end up with a hundred troll flags, well, they'll just be clearly, they'll just be clear that they're trolls. Because that's sort of the feel. That's the uncertainty that gets to us. I think something gets to us as presenters, and it's like get up here and take all this risk and do that, and they just do anything they want. And we've got to be this stuff that, make it like eBay, where they take a risk as well. It wouldn't be that hard for YouTube to do. And if they want to review it, it might take a year or two to get a result. Same as for us. What's the difference? Somebody wants to have a gripe about us for something that we think is harmless. Bad luck, we get a community strike. Oh, what for? There's no money in it. There's no, we just end up actually doing it because, there are a few guys there, or a few women, I suppose, as well, who want to hear from us. So we just get up and, we keep going to provide that. But and I was thinking, I said, where it really gets me, I'm not, the comments get to me. I think they get to all of us. But, what's really gets under my skin, and this is why I've been doing this, it's changed. This image I have of the, the empath zone and the narc zone. It's really stuck in my head, and it's changed my life so much in a month. How can I put it? It's just changed everything. I go into online. I go into chat rooms now. I don't go into the wild jungle anymore. No, I got demonised in there last time. I thought, nah, you're on 3 months. No, it's got to be risk on them too. It was just a wild accusation. It was a lie. No, you got 3 months. I probably won't go back. Well, it's their bad luck. I don't care. But what I've realised is it's always me. This is just me at a personal level. It's always me initiating conversation. I go in a room, I get the thing chatting and happy, everybody chat. And then before you know it, someone's shooting me down and I get kicked out. So what I've been doing is just going into a room, just sitting there watching it. And my godfather, how boring. See, I never thought it was boring because I was always saying something. Got people talking, always same chat. I thought, no, I won't say anything. So I go into a room, nobody says anything, nobody talks at all. I've been a bit pissed off about it, to be honest, because I've been booted that many times. I've lost my family, the whole thing, everything. And it's, I think this is what's happening. It's a bunch of loners, all right? It's really, we're loners. Certainly in this, I reckon I could go around to each probably most of you guys too, for one reason or another, I bet you're loners. Now, I've spoken to a few of you now. I'm starting to get a feel for it. Yeah, the same as Captain Bob is almost my twin. So many. Oh, some are different. Some are markedly different. But I hate to say this, we share it with Adolf Hitler of all people. Yeah, the fact that parental, fathers were probably narcissistic, mothers were cold. Grew up with it, and lots of guys here seem, me too, have an interest for art. Some sort of penchant for art, and yet we can take sex or leave it. I reckon for the most part here. Yeah, they're just some of the things that came to mind. Some of and all of those Hitler had. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's my understanding. Yeah, he was definitely into art, and yeah, sex wasn't big. He was he didn't want sex. And his parents, his father was pretty rough apparently. Yeah, so I would say that we all share much the same sort of thing. And look, with you, it might not be speech. I think that's really what I'm pissed off about underneath it all. I go to effort, you open your mouth to talk and everything, and you get shot down. And you're gaining nothing from. It's not like I'm getting paid for it or anything. Here or on the internet or whatever. It's just I'm actually doing somebody else's work. That's what, and then I get shot down because somebody takes. They'll come in. Read a couple of words. Because I'm actually standing up there. They're not. I don't sit there and just sort of think, well, this person's going to some sort of, I don't like what he's saying or whatever. Yeah, especially in type, it's not that easy to come across. As you have sound, or they put their own interpretation on it and all that sort of thing. But even so, how rude. If you're not presenting yourself, doing it yourself, why? What earth gives people the right to think they can knock somebody else? TV or something, they'll sit there, they won't say anything about a television, and the TV presenter gets paid a fortune. They probably don't need to say anything about him because, he's professional, he's getting paid a lot. But we're just amateurs. We just come here to fill some sort of need in people's life. Yeah. But, it's sort of broader than that. I really started thinking about, bugger women. You go to all this sort of trouble to initiate conversation and do whatever, and really all they do is shoot you down. They can't do anything else. Sorry, I'm not griping about women, but that's just my experience. The best they can get up to is maybe inform you about something, or agree with you. Yes, I agree. But they just can't get up into the entertaining sort of area at all. They just lack the, but not only do they lack the ability, they'll turn around and they've got us so conned that I think even Captain Bob was telling me at breakfast the other morning. He had an argument with someone, or he made a comment to somebody on some sort of channel, and he was, that they were saying, it was a tips channel. He went to a PUA channel where they were offering tips to help you, to be able to talk longer to a woman. And he was saying, why can't you give tips to something like that, to a woman to to sustain her end of the conversation. I don't know what the result was or anything, but he's dead right. And it sort of makes me think, what the hell, we've actually, as time goes on, the more I've got this image in my mind, it's changed everything. As I said, I've stopped doing I was doing one video a day. I've stopped doing that. I don't know what's happening to me, but it's almost like I'm looking at it and thinking, yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I can see what's happening. Yeah, I'm the muggins that, takes a risk every time. Because I go into this room, and I don't say anything, and there's almost panic in their voice. Because they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. And I've told them, they weren't aware. I said, I'm mgtow. And they said, what does that mean? I said, well, just basically don't have any interest in women. I know they're quizzing me, grilling me, and this is mgtows years old now. I thought everybody knew about it. And so when they see me, and I've just sort of reached a point where I used to try even a couple of weeks ago. I would try and keep it going and doing. And I just look at it now and think, I've got the image in mind, right? And I think, what are these people talking about? Yeah, we're down here, down there, yep, yeah. I've been, trying to lift it up, and I've got all these people trying to drag me down. Oh, it's stuff. I sit here and watch it. I'm now at the point where I just think, oh, will I bother going in? I was talking to one of the women on this new place I go, this new, and she said, oh, do you have a girlfriend? I said, I don't really see the point. I said, oh, you might find somebody that, and I thought, oh, yeah, right. Get a, he's nice, and I was no, it won't happen. That's just not going to happen. It's and as time goes on, I don't know, maybe I'm swallowing the red pill in a different way. Like I've been red pill, but this is really with talking. And the initiation of conversation. This has been a deep-seated one for a long time. I've been pissed off about it for a long time. And the little scammers, they try and, and they'll turn it around and attack what you say. And, like they've got a right to or something. That's all they can do. They can't add anything, positive and get it up there. So all they can do is attack what I say, which gets me right out. It drags me right down. I think, well, why fucking bother? So now I go in there and I listen to them. They're panicking, talking to guys. I'm saying, guys, a lot of guys are just not interested. Well, you've got pervs that come in there, but it ended up that there were three of us mgtows all talking together at the same time, and that really panicked. One of the women said, oh, is this guy one? Yeah, and this other guy, yeah, we're all mgtow. We're not on mgtow, but yeah, it's just, there's just more and more and more of us, and it's just the fear. It's just, what do we do? Panic. Yeah, I mean, bugger them. It's because that's what's happening. That's the truth of it. We are doing all these things. Most of us, particularly the loners, we try to be. Well, I mean, but sort of loneliness is forced on all of us. It's like I grew up on a farm. I was 7 years before I actually, had playmates. I went to school, but nobody there my age. It was a tiny school, and there was no preschool or anything else like. It wasn't my choice. It was forced on me. And it's very difficult to. I don't know. You can't be the same because in those formative years, where you're learning to copy everybody else or something, you're not doing it. You're sort of going off your own way. So. And I mean, I'm sure there are other guys on the channel. I know I've spoken to a couple. They're sort of doing their own thing. They've always been sort of on their own. They might have had people around, or may not have had people around, but they are. I would call them loners, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's not their fault. It's just circumstances or where they've ended up and come along. And that's. I would classify them as a loner. And we tend to be the ones that, are polite. And really should be rewarded, for politeness, like if you chatted for a year and, no troll things, suddenly you're a special person, like a, 5-star sort of person. I think, anyway. But look, anyway, I'm going on and on now. But that's just sort of a bit of an update on what's happening with me. Anyway, I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.